The number one marketing strategy. Let's talk about the number one marketing strategy. So there are 5 marketing strategies that I tend to recommend when it comes to wholesaling, real estate wholesaling, okay? Real estate wholesaling and investing in general. The idea of finding motivated sellers, right? Wholesalers and flippers alike, they need to learn this skill set. There are 5 marketing strategies that I recommend, okay? The first one is email marketing, which no one else is teaching except here. If you go through my course, right? Email marketing. The second one is Instagram marketing. The third one is Facebook marketing. Okay, those two can actually happen on the same platform. Okay. The fourth one is postcard marketing. Okay, sending postcards to a list of houses in pre-foreclosure, vacant, non-owner occupied, tired landlords. What else? Yeah, all of those. There's a bunch of other ones, right? Like high equity and things like that, right? Or a mixture of anyone, right? And the last but not the least is text messaging. Text message is good, as long as you are applying leverage when it comes down to blasting text, right? If you're just manually sending text, I do teach people to start like that so you can appreciate automation, right? But then you also teach them automation, right? When we get to that stage where they can automate the whole process, right? Okay, so those are the 5 right there. And I'm sure that you came into this video because you want to know the number one marketing strategy for wholesale real estate. Okay, all right. So anyone I just shared with you, they are more like tactics. They're more so like the tools. Okay, they're more so like the medium that you're leveraging, right? But now let's talk about strategy. Okay, so I did say there are 5 strategies, but they're not 5 strategies. They're more so medium. Okay, they're media, right? Rather. So when it comes to strategy, there are kind of like two strategies, right? There's a strategy where you basically get them to call you, okay? And there's a strategy where you call them, right? Or you reach out, right? So there's something we call the proactive outreach campaign, and then there's the reactive outreach campaign, okay? They both have pros and cons, okay? The proactive is, by its very nature, is aggressive. You're aggressively reaching out, creating outreach campaigns to potential sellers, okay? People that can potentially sell you the house. You're looking for motivated sellers, meaning somebody that's desperately looking to get rid of a piece of property, right? That's a motivated seller. A person is not motivated because they want to sell. They're motivated because they have to get rid of the property, okay? And when they're at that level of motivation, that's where it's useful for you to wholesale, because it's easy for you to negotiate and get a price that will work for your business model, right? You're looking for someone to be open to selling a property at 65 cents on the dollar, and then you still have to adjust it for how much it costs to repair the property. Usually these properties need repairs, right? So now, with that being said, like I said, it's proactive, there's reactive, right? I think there may be a better word for me to use instead of reactive, okay? But maybe I should call it direct response marketing, right? So there's proactive marketing, right? Aggressively cold calling people, right? Trying to reach them, try to get to them by text message or anything like that. You're reaching out to them, right? But there's also the one where we call reactive. But instead of direct response marketing, I think I prefer something I learned back in 2009 through my lead system pro. Those are good guys over there that I'm friends with. Attraction marketing. Okay, what is attraction marketing? Okay, that's the number one marketing strategy. Okay, because it starts and it leads with value. Okay, it's like baiting, right? It's like fish, right? Like you're trying to bait for fish. I think that's how they say it. I don't fish, so I don't know the right languages. But the idea is that you put a little bait and then that attracts the fish to the hook. Okay, so when it attracts them to the hook, and then there's a hook, right? So in marketing languaging, there is also hook. There's something you say that hooks the person to say, yes, these are the people I want to go with. And if you don't have a proper hook, it can also affect the quality of your campaign, right? But in my opinion, the number one marketing strategy is attraction marketing. You put out different baits. Well, the bait is very simple for us in wholesale real estate. I buy houses. Okay? Now the key is that how do you get that one single line of message out to as many people as possible, right? Without you cold calling and actively try to get them on the phone, right? Now here's the pro side of cold calling or cold outreach campaign or anything like that. It can be very useful if you leverage other people's time to actually do the outreach. So if you hire like a virtual assistant to do all the cold calling, you remove yourself from the process, then it's just as good as attraction marketing, because their job is to sort, their job is to pre-qualify the right prospect before you get to engage them. And you may pay them a whole lot less than you can actually pay a computer. Who knows? Depends on how you set up the campaign. Okay, so that's what I'm sharing with you in here, right? The number one marketing strategy is attraction marketing. If you want to cold call, there's a way you can set up your cold call operation to operate that way. The point is that you should not be spending time personally with people that are not yet pre-qualified. You should put out some attraction marketing campaign and attract the right people that are ready to do business, or at least ready to have a conversation. And don't spend your time with people that don't want to have conversation, because that's extremely expensive if your time is worth anything at all, right? And that's what I wanted to share with you. Yep.